The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
I think we've got a birther on the line. David in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Really? David, you are on the air.
I am on the air. Thanks for taking my call, Tom. I enjoy your show. I feel like
it's kind of hard to hear you, David. Do you have? All right, can you take your phone off Bluetooth, or are you driving and you're stuck with it?
I'm driving. Is this
okay?
Better?
All right, go for it.
All right. Okay. I'm a liberal musician, and I feel like a man without a country because I can't handle this guy. I mean, I was listening to your comments about the birther thing, and I've done a lot of studying. I am not a birther. I believe he was born in Hawaii. You can't hide the fact that for 16 years he floated a bio to Annex and Deutsch that had his picture next to Tip O'Neill, tried to sell himself as an unknown author that said he was born in Kenya. That's where the whole thing started.
My understanding is that bio was put there by a publisher and that he didn't know about that. I can tell you that I've had publishers write some really wacky bios of me. This is not. I mean, you're really grasping at straws here, David.
Tom, I'm a musician, and you're in the entertainment business too. He was an unknown at the time. And the first time that a booking agent ever wrote a bio about me, the first thing I had to give them the information to write it. But the first thing I did was I read every word of it 1,000 times. And if they would have had the country that I was born in wrong, I would have caught it. I mean, he was not a celebrity at the time. He was an unknown.
So he must have been born in Kenya. He must have been born. He must have been born in Kenya, or he would. Yeah. That's fascinating.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe it. So you think that he was just an opportunist and a liar?
Well, I think, for example, as a musician,
you don't think it's possible that he told a publicist, "My dad was born in Kenya," and the publicist didn't get that quite straight, and in the publicity release wrote down, Obama was born in Kenya, and Obama never caught it because it wasn't on his book. It was, somebody else's something or other. And, I mean, I can tell you, I know how this stuff happens. I write blurbs for other people's books, and sometimes they're credited to Thom Hartmann, author of some title of some book that I've never even heard of, much less didn't write. And I go on Wikipedia maybe once every 6 months and look at my bio, and there's always, they tend to be fairly small. People, kind of sort things out, but, there's always something wrong. And it's like if you ran around chasing all those things all the time, you wouldn't have time to do anything else. It's just, David, this sounds to me like either bizarre conspiracy theory stuff or an attempt to, discredit the president in I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, the publisher...
Louise says the publisher was listening on the Bluetooth and he got it wrong. Oh, that was Shano. Okay.
They changed it. They changed it after he was elected to the Chicago or the Illinois legislature.
Yeah, well, I'm sure probably somebody did some research and discovered that this phony thing was out there. I mean, like I said, it's like, every now and then I will Google myself, and it's amazing the stuff that I find that I didn't know about me. And that's true of any public figure, David. They
changed his status as being a member of the Chicago or the Illinois legislature. The bio still said born in Kenya.
Right.
Hillary Clinton is where all this started in the primaries.
Right. And she was responsible for killing Vince Foster, right?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay. All right. David, thanks a lot for the call.
They are not near Baghdad. Don't believe them. They are nowhere. This is silly.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.